Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Arina Sabrina binti Fauzi. I am one of the group members from Group 1, and our group will present topic 12, which is Understanding Interpersonal Relations. Okay, let me introduce this topic is about. Okay, interpersonal relation is a social association or an affiliation between two or more people. This relationship can be developed in various ways, such as between family members, relatives, a child and his parents, co-workers, or people who work together in organizations. Next one, I will explain about types of interpersonal relationship. First one is friendship. What is friendship? Friendship is a relationship between different individuals who care for one another and freely share both positive and bad news. The second one is families. Family is people who are related to each other and share an emotional bond and similar values. The next one is professional relationships. Professional relationship is an interpersonal connection between two or more people in a place of business. And then love, a strong feeling of affection and concern toward another person. And then marriage, union between people called spouses. And then brotherhood or sisterhood is individuals united for a common cause or a common interest. And then casual relationship, a physical and emotional relationship between two people. And then acquaintances, someone you know a little bit but they are not your best friends or anything. That's it from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Siti Aisha Mota and I'll be explaining Johari Windows model for today. It was developed by American psychologist Joseph Love and Harry Ingham in 1955, hence the name Johari. Johari Windows is generally used in self-help group in exercise which help a person to learn and discover things about themselves. The Johari Windows is a model that consists only two axes. The first axis is what I see and on the other axis is what others see. So this is the thing that I see, yes, and the things that I don't see, so no. Over here is what others see, yes and no. So what we see is what we call public self. This is what I'm projecting and others are perceiving about me when I'm out in the world. What I don't see and others do see is what we call blind spot. These are the areas that writes for feedback. So if somebody has ever come up to you and say, I'm experiencing you being a certain way and you don't think that's right, that's a blind spot. You don't see it, but others do see it. Then there is what I see, but others don't see it. That is my hidden or my secret self. It is something I don't want other people to know about me. Maybe I had some traumatic experience when I was younger, or I'm insecure and I don't want people to know that. So I have a defense mechanism that I put out there. And here, what I don't see and what others don't see is what we call mystery. The way that the model works is that if I get a feedback, I can actually learn what my blind spots are and able to be more aware of them. So I move things from this box over here to here. If I have hidden or secret that I'm willing to share more, I'm willing to be more open, that maybe I'm not so ashamed of it or so worried about hiding it, I can move it into my public self and actually project more of who I really am to the real world. The phenomena that ends to happen then, it creates this vacuum where suddenly things that I am not aware about myself and others are not aware about myself will start to move into the perception into others or to me. And they can start to experience more of who I really am. This is where true discovery is. If I say something about myself, hey, I just learned this about myself, when people say, I've always seen that about you. Well, that's just a blind spot. That wasn't really a mystery to everybody. The real discovery is when things start to come in others, other, or me that I've never seen before, and this is where the personal growth can drive from if I take an active effort in this. So that's all to me. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Nur Atika binti Zani Rizal. Matric number I19103950. So today, this is my part I want to explain about large open arena. In order to ensure good interpersonal relationship and smooth communication in any relationship, parties involved in the communication need to share to all the information they have. This is accomplished by having a large open arena or open arena. Next, the Johari window model, a large open arena. However, sharing information between parties can only be done if both parties trust each other and have a confidence to share and provide feedback to each other. If the trust level is high, the parties involved will feel comfortable disclosing the information as well as giving feedback. Feedback is an external element for everyone and organization workforce. When a person gives feedback to a person, she is minimizing the hidden area. When a person discloses information to another person, she is sharing information, and learning the open area will minimizing the blind spot. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Norma Zatumazan binti Muhammad Azman. First of all, I would like to thank you to the previous presenter for the explanation, and I will be present for my part. To this chapter is a feedback in the interpersonal relation. Feedback is a integral communication, and it's allowed to the sender of the message to judge of effective. Feedback is the link or component communication, a chain or cycle. When the receive communication send a response and reply the message, is a call feedback. Feedback is essential in all communication. It indicates a full transmission of the message. They have 8 tips for delivering constructive feedback. I would like to explain. First, communication caringly. Always affirm the message if feedback is something important that information need to be shared with the receiver positively. Number 2, balance the feedback with the praise. Feedback is usually given informed about the situation which need to be correct. However, be professional by informing the receiver in a secure way about the good thing that she has done. Number 3, allow for a two-way conversation. In a giving feedback, we sitting from the only perspective at time. Therefore, it's the wise to allow the receiver to explain and share her side of story. Number 4, provide specific suggestion. As you know, the receiver should tell that what she doing is not incorrect. Just give a specific suggestion or advice on how to receive and to improve the situation. Number 5, ask permission. Do ask and seek. The receiver is currently free to talk. This is important as a person who is engaged with another project to absorb the feedback which you are about to share of them. Number 5, be specific. Just focus to the matters of issue with you intend to discuss on the receive. Number 7, be timely. Give feedback immediately as you spot the mistake committed by the person. This will allow to recall the matter better and clearly. Number 8, pick the right place. Identify a place so the presenter receive will not embarrass. Will also allow the person to feel free to voice the side of the story. Okay, for the next slide is tip for receive constructive feedback. First is positive mind. Positive mind is the feedback it means to ensure that you do not repeat the same mistake again. Number 2, just people care. People care is who is giving feedback care about you. What she has done, she will not go to trouble to talk to you. Number 3, just clarify and ask. You can ask of if you not understand of being discussed and ask immediately to clear and the air. Number 4, agree to disagree politely. If you disagree of with any matters, just be said, be humble and be politely. Okay, this is a slide from me. Is effect of giving constructive feedback. Or number one is clear direction to complete a job. So the employee will definitely complete a task that he's given by manager, supervisor. So the feedback from the manager will improve the employee of the task. Number two, employee will try a new thing. For the task that will given to her, the employee will try new thing and compete with others. Number three, motivate employee will got extra means to complete a job. Motivate like if employee get feedback from the manager, supervisor, so the employee will motivate to try a new thing to increase the person or job satisfaction. Number four, people care, knowledge expansion. Organization will practice and welcome constructive feedback from everyone in organization. Will create a positive work environment.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nora Mitisana Abidin. Today I want to present about disclosure. Disclosing or disclosure happen where a person giving a piece of information willingly. When you disclose, you are entertaining, releasing information which is to keep a secret or which is to keep a confidential. Wherever this can only be done if the person feel very confident and comfortable and sharing the information with others. Example of such information are a person disability or a person bad behavior. Another example in the context or organization, stating word information on the marketing strategy of the latest product which the manager need to keep a secret until and unless the top management has agreed on all the theme and condition of the product. Once all the detail are final, the management give their consent of the announcement to be made to the employers. The manager that disclose and share the information with all employers to ensure that they are aware of the new product. Advantage or disclosure. There are three main advantages if a person discloses information as follows. Firstly, a person know him or herself better. When a person discloses information, especially about him or herself, it shows that he or she is aware of him or herself and very comfortable with who she or she is. He or she accept himself or what he or she is and this allow him or she to focus other that worry about how to keep the information a secret. Secondly, bold confidence and trust in self. The ability to discuss people with high confidence level are known as a rise talker who will go far in their career. This is because people with those characteristics are people who will voice out their concerns show any challenges arise. Lastly, build stronger bond with teammates. Self-disclosures allow a person to share information due to the trust which her or she has. Therefore, chance of relationship to be strengthened is high. Disadvantage or disclosure. There are two main advantages of disclosing information about oneself to other. Firstly, information which is being shared at time may not be received. And lastly, the advantage of self-disclosure is that share, especially the negative information, may be used against the person.